Hey guys, Chanstar, if you're watching this video, you know who I am. But if you don't know who I am, my name's Adam Sieglin, and this is a video I wanted to make for a while because, truth be told, with the circumstances over the past few months and even the past few years, I feel like I've lost sight of who I am, and some of the things I've adopted are not things that I consider to be me. So this is a video where I'm gonna basically, as many times as I can, hopefully once a week, upload videos talking about some of the hardships I've been through, some of the mental thoughts I've thought about, and sharing, like I said, sharing my mistakes, sharing my thoughts with you. So if you're in a situation or you know someone who's in a situation, you can have an idea of where they are, or you know how to help them out. Because here's the truth: I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not someone who's pushing religion on you. I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody who's been through a lot, and I've maybe walked in some of the footsteps of some of your friends, or maybe even yourself, during hard times. And you know, part of that is, in reality, I'm a passionate person, but when you go through hard times, sometimes, you know, that passion dies out and you become, you know, maybe you start talking a bit different. Maybe you start fishing for attention, or maybe you pick up on habits that you normally wouldn't pick up. And part of the realization is knowing that you're not unbreakable. Nobody is unbreakable. And the bad thing is, when we think we're unbreakable and we get broken, then we think it's a bad thing. But truth be told, it's not. We can all be broken. I've seen people who are broken. I've seen people break down right in front of my eyes, and I've seen myself break down in front of my eyes, and it's painful, but it happens. It's life. We're not we're not these indestructible machines. We have emotions. We have imbalances. We feel pain. We're not unbreakable. And part of learning how to be yourself is learning how to repair yourself and having others help out. Because here's the truth: when we go through hard times and we're, you know, floating in the water, we always want our friends to come swimming by in a lifeboat, holding out their hand to grab and pull us out. But in reality, that's not always the situation. And it's not their fault, and it's not your fault. See, if you're sinking, your friends are like planks of wood drifting. There's something you can lean on for a little bit, but the only way you can save yourself is if you swim. And if you're always just floating there waiting for somebody to pull you out when you damn well know you can swim, you're in trouble. And now it's part of the problem I've had for years. I've been floating, and I've expected that people would come by and pull me out. And that's not fair for me that's not fair to put that weight on their shoulders when I can swim. Because I can. And it's just, sometimes you want that reassurance that they're always going to be there, and you know, that's a very dangerous situation, because then you become the boy who cried wolf. You go through all these hardships that are hard, but you're able to control and you're able to survive, but you always put these people in these situations where you want them to pull you out just to know that they're still there. And that's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you to underestimate yourself so badly. Because here's the thing: I've been underestimating myself for a long time, and that's part of my hardship. It's that when you underestimate yourself and what you're capable of, you're not going to get what you deserve. You're only going to get what you deserve when, you know, you put in the effort, when you put in 100% each day, 100% of who you are, not who you want to be. Because here's the truth: if you want to convince people to be strong, sure, you could wear an Under Armour hat. You can wear tank tops. You can put tattoos on your biceps. You can do all that stuff, but you're not going to convince people that you're strong unless you show determination. If you show something in your character that you would see in somebody who's strong. You see determination. You see someone who fights resistance. You see somebody who doesn't give up. That's me. I've been through hardships. I've been through a lot of bullshit. Bullshit that's been my fault, and bullshit I've placed on other people's shoulders. But at the end of the day, I can't lay down and cry myself to sleep every night, because it's life. There's resistance. Big deal. Get over it. Find out what you need to do and do it. And you know what? Like I said, I'm a passionate person. I'm not mean. I'm not, you know, I still like making jokes and stuff, but I'm a very passionate person, and it pisses me off when I put myself in these situations where I know I can get myself out. I know what I gotta do and I don't do it. Why? Because as much as we don't want to be vulnerable, we like putting ourselves in that spot, don't we? And that's not a bad thing. Because being vulnerable is beautiful. It's being open. It's being open to people and experiences. It's being open to every feeling imaginable. And if you're not vulnerable, if you always put your guards up, you're not going to live. Because here's the fact. You can wish you go through life every day wishing that you had no problems. And you can go through life having no problems, no issues with people. You can have a perfect, life where there's no obstacles. Is it worth it? Do you learn anything? You got one shot, and your goal should be to go out through as many experiences as possible. Get out there and do as much as you possibly can. Go through hardships, become stronger. That's what makes you stronger. Resistance. And resistance isn't just lifting weights or running for miles. It's, having a broken heart. It's losing somebody. That's resistance. It's not just the gym that you become strong. It's these situations that you overcome that make you stronger. Because guess what? There are people who can bench 600 pounds. And those people their self-esteem is so low because they need everybody else's approval. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. Because the fact is, if I see yourself in a situation where you're sinking or you're hanging on a ledge, I'm going to hold my hand out. Even though you don't expect that even though you don't expect me to do that, I'm going to do it. Because I've been through those situations. I've been through hardships. I know how much it fucking sucks. But I'm going to put my hand out there for you, but you still got to try. I'm open to help anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you've been a friend for 15 years. It doesn't matter if I don't even know you. Life is hard, but there's so many resources. There's so many people. There's so many things you can do to help yourself to have a better life. And for some reason, a lot of us don't do that. Because we like being hurt. For some reason, we like being hurt. We like beating ourselves up. We like beating. We like beating each other. We like beating other people up. And know what? I know my thoughts are gonna come out, slurred, and sometimes I'm gonna stumble over words. But it's just like life. If you go through it expecting everything to run perfectly, then you're not living. If you're shy, go talk to people if you really want to, and stumble over words. It's no big deal. So each video, I'm going to try to talk about very specific things, because I know I'm rambling here. I'm going to talk about very specific things, situations I've been in, situations I've seen other people in, just thoughts I've had while talking myself. And I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to help you guys find the 100% of yourselves. Because like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not pushing some sort of religion, I'm just demonstrating that, you look at me, I'm an average person. If I can realize this, you can realize this too. We have everything inside of us to overcome everything, but we underestimate ourselves, we short sell ourselves, we beat ourselves up, we beat each other up, we put blame on ourselves, we put blame on other people. And then very rarely do we actually do anything about it until it comes to a time where it's too late. Or a time where we lose somebody. And know what? If I can just help one person, that would make all the difference. Just one person. Even if I can help you through one time. Because you don't have to have these thoughts of killing yourself or beating yourself up. You could just feel sad, watch these videos, and realize that there are people going through the stuff that are just like you. People that seem like they're happy all the time, that maybe aren't, that they're going through their own shit. This video is gonna help. Because trust me, I've looked for help, and it took me a while to realize that I can help myself with help of others. I can have them guide me the way, but ultimately I have to find it myself. And like I said, I'm rambling now, and my thoughts I might be contradicting myself sometimes. But I know eventually I'm going to find my way. And I'm going to find out who I really am. And I'm going to be happy. And My friends are going to notice it, the people I work with and the people I see every day are going to notice. My family, they're going to notice that I'm just that little bit happier. That I'm not going to change entirely, but just, you know, maybe I'm just going to realize new stuff every day and just consistently learn. So I know it's been 10 minutes, but if you guys watched through all this, congrats. I'm going to try to keep my other videos, 2 to 3 minutes, keep it short and sweet, and they're going to be on more specific stuff. But this is just putting this storm inside my brain and sending it out to you guys to know, so you guys can know that I'm here to help. I'm here to, make stronger people, and I'm going to do that by helping myself. By talking to myself through this camera, and then maybe you can relate to me, maybe you can help me out, maybe I'll help you out, and maybe we can all become a little bit better. Anyway, thanks guys, really appreciate it, love ya.